Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to Wrestling Days Live. We are live for NXT and AEW and we've got some very interesting matches tonight. We've actually got a couple, more than a couple of championship matches. I believe both shows have got 2 title matches. I think we've got Omega and Page against the Natural Nightmares for the tag titles. Cody once again defending the TNT Championship. Bayley and Sasha are coming to NXT. Bayley and Sasha defend against Tegan, Nox and Shotzi Blackheart. And as well as that, Imperium defend against Breezango. I'm a big fan of Breezango, so I'm very excited. Out of all of the matches, that's the one I'm most excited for. I do think that the Omega Hangman Page match is going to be very good as well. Those guys always put on great matches. But, yeah, I'd love to see Breezango win the tag titles. I'm not sure they will because Imperium have only recently won them. So I'm not sure they will, but I would love to see Breezango victorious tonight. So, yeah, we've got some interesting stuff and loads of other things going on as well. MJF in action, Young Bucks in action. They haven't actually said anything else regarding NXT, so I can't tell you anything NXT-wise. But, yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit for AEW that's been announced. And we've got plenty of other things to talk about as well. And I've got to tell you, I was sitting here, and I was like, I'm definitely forgetting something. I don't know what I'm forgetting, but I'm definitely forgetting something. I've got NXT ready to go. I've got AEW ready to go. We've set the stream up. What am I forgetting? And I just saw, I've got nothing on the background. I've just got a plain blank wall behind me. I have to change it every single week. Because normally I just put up like a nice graphic of what we're going to be seeing that week. And obviously last week's is out of date now. So that's what I forgot to do. So I think what we'll do is I'll throw it over to you. What do you think we should put as a picture in the background? I'm going to throw it over to you guys, and you guys can tell me. Matthew Lopez says, Days, you, Linda, been chatting. Yeah, Linda got in touch with me, which was really cool. She got in touch with me on Twitter. I haven't checked to see if it's the real Linda yet. I honestly don't know. But it is from @Linda McMahon 86, which I think is the year that she was born, 1986. Which would make her about 34. So, yeah, I think it's real. I've not checked to see if it's a fake account or not. But Linda McMahon, @Linda McMahon 86, the year that she was born, got in touch and she said, @Wrestling Days, why do you always talk about me and why do you like me? Some really big probing questions. And I've got to be honest, you know, other people out there might crumble at such questions. They might shy away from answering such big questions. Not sure, boy. Not sure, boy. Straight away, like a flash, I said, because you are cute and because I think our babies would grow up to be magicians. That's it. Straight up. Hit them with some truth bombs. That's exactly what I did. So, yes, Linda McMahon getting in touch with me, maybe, on Twitter. And I think I gave her everything she was looking for. Everything she was looking for. WWE Inside Access Wrestling Days. I called my uncle and he said that his 1,000 people minimum call about Adam Rotella for mayor, he will put up a request. Woo! Days, put a picture up of the Season 3 Battle Pass. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. Season 3 Battle Pass. The only Season 3 thing I know and have seen online is Fortnite. So is it Fortnite connected? Is that what we're saying? Put a picture of Season 3 Battle Pass. I'm voting for Linda in the background. Fix the spam. Have we got some spam? Have we got spam? Uno and Grayson return. The match was on Dark. Okay, very cool. Good to see them back. I think they've been stuck somewhere. I don't know where, but good to have the Dark Order back. Put Breezango in the background. That's cool. It's a good shout. Monica King, shout out to you. She's the same age as Donald or a little bit younger. Days, put a picture of the Elite. The Elite. The Elite. Season 3 came out today. Days, how are you? As it's now past 12, it's technically my 20th birthday. Happy birthday to you, Liam Costa Costa. Hope you are well. Okay, so it is Fortnite. I'm not sure if that's going to make the most amount of sense on an NXT and AEW stream. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Put a picture of yourself in the background. Oh, I should put a picture of myself in the back. You can never have too much of this, boy. Just put me all over the place. Yes. Shout out to Jerry Smith. Ali is on Raw now. We are going to talk about that, because what does that mean for the hacker? Ali has moved to Raw. The other thing as well is that WWE couldn't get the taping done for SmackDown. So that is interesting. I think we're still going to get SmackDown this week. I think they were actually filming next week's. So next week's SmackDown is... I think they're looking at doing it live, but I'm not too sure. We've got Anna Jay, who's going to be on AEW tonight. Tonight, I'm back on AEW. Who's ready? Who's watching Anna Jay in action tonight? Brody Lee says it's Wednesday. You know what that means. No. MJF is in action tonight as well. And it is Jungle Boy's birthday. Breaking news. Jungle Boy's birthday. They've put a picture of Small Steve. Do we know what Small Steve actually looks like? Days, isn't a picture of Lonely Virgil your background? It was, and it can be again. Put Sasha and Bayley at NXT TakeOver. Well, we could put up something NXT and some at AEW, so that we're being nice and fair. Don't want to upset any communities. Days, I just want to say I love you, baby. Thank you. Days, where's Maze? He is still in the bunker. Isn't a picture of Lonely Virgil your background? It has been, as I said, it has been. Orange Cassidy. That's always a good shout. The match you're most looking forward to, and what match do you think will have a title change? I am not convinced there will be any title changes. If I'm being honest, I can't see any titles changing hands. I think if any title was to change hands, then it could be the Breezango one. I could see someone costing Imperium and the titles changing there, but I don't think it's likely. But I would love to see Breezango with some gold. That would be awesome. So, yes, that's probably the match I'm most looking forward to, because out of all the title matches, that's the one where we could see a title change. Days, I think Cody's opponent is going to be Ricky Starks. Well, he is defending the title tonight, but we don't know against who. So Ricky Starks, I think, is a very good shout, because Ricky Starks has parted ways with the NWA. I know a lot of you out there are Ricky Starks fans, NWA fans. He's going to be very familiar to our community because we watch NWA every week. He has left NWA, and I think you could be right. I think that he could be AEW bound. Daisy, are you going to get the Gronk Elite figure? No, I would rather smash myself in the face with a cheese board. I'm good, thank you, Eric Haberman. Hope you are well. Put a photo of Eva Marie in the background. No, thanks. Put a sack of oranges in the background. I like that. I like that. I like it because it's quite abstract, isn't it? If I type in oranges, let's see what images I can find of oranges, and then I'll put some oranges in the background. And we'll all know that it's Orange Cassidy related, but to those not in the know, it might seem a little bit strange. I can't find any fun pictures of oranges. Did I expect to find a fun picture of an orange? I just don't know. 7 fun facts about oranges. I found that. Oh, hello. I found a little orange man. Oh, I found an orange man. That'll do. That's really cool, actually. The way they've done that, I've scrapped that. I have found something fun. How they've done that is actually really impressive. That's cool. I'm going to chuck this up. Oh, you'll enjoy this. And if you don't, you need to ask some serious questions about yourself. Right, here we go. Someone has peeled an orange, okay? Someone has peeled an orange, and they've made it look like there is a man carrying the orange. And I'm just going to throw it up. We are going to talk wrestling at some point. Look at this! Oh, how amazing is that? Look at that little orange man. Look at that. That is some good stuff right there. That is some good stuff right there. This is wrestling. Look at him. Look at that little orange man. That's good. Do you know what? That's a good picture. That's good background. I'm pleased with that. Look at it. Oh. Days, put a poll as to what should be in the background. Well, that is our AEW picture sorted, my friends. That is our AEW picture, and I would struggle to beat that. I would definitely struggle to have found something as fun as that is. Look at this little orange man. Yes! 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 Who's doing that tomorrow? Who's doing that now? I'm telling you. Struggling with the weight of that orange. I do love that picture. Right. The orange man is cute. He is cute. Days, the Alinda account was me. You're just claiming that. I know it's the real her. Orange Cassidy, yes. Days, put a picture of the Inner Circle and Undisputed Era. Well, we've only got one spot, and I feel like we have catered for the AEW audience. Can we find something obscure that's NXT related? You know, like how that is quite an obscure AEW reference. Orange Man, Orange Cassidy. Can we find something obscure for NXT? There's a little challenge for you. He's put a picture of Carol bask in his glory. Oh, that's quite good. Carol bask in his glory. Oh, that is very good, actually. So I love this. Oh, I might not actually pre-prepare backgrounds ever again. Where is she? Yes. There she is. Carol Baskin is glory. Carol Baskin is glory. Carol Baskin is glory. Right, let's find a fun picture of the husband killer, alleged. Carol Baskin his glory. Oh, there's a kid that's dressed as Joe Exotic. This is the best. All right, I've gone with this. If anyone says, what's that got to do with NXT, we'll just be like, Carol Baskin his glory. Oh, my God. Where is it? Oh, it's huge. Look at it. It's huge. Why does it come through that big? Look at its face. Oh, yes. Oh, drink it in, man. Drink it in. This is wrestling. This is wrestling. Right, I need to try and make it smaller. Hang on. Oh, this is... Look at this. Look. It's like a slow reveal, isn't it? The way that I'm just taking it down, you're getting to see a little bit more. Look at it. Look at it. You tell me. I saw this picture. How do you not include this picture? How am I meant to see this picture and ignore it? I can't, can I? How am I meant to ignore this picture? That picture is life itself. That picture makes life better. Oh my God, that is so good. Carol Baskin is glory. Looks like that's my new head now. This is my new head. I might have it as like a face mask. I might just walk around with that as my face mask. Oh, that is That is. I tell you, we've done some great work here today. We've already peaked. We've already peaked. There's no way the stream can get any better than this. Look at this. Oh. So good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, look, we all saw the journey that we just went on there, so we know how we got here. But just look at where here is. Look at where here is. We went on this journey together. We've done it step by step. And look at the destination. Look at where we arrived. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right, let's talk some wrestling, shall we, friends? How are we all? Days, what did you think of The Undertaker's Last Ride documentary? I thought it was wonderful. I honestly thought it was great. The final one is this Sunday. I'm still debating whether to do a watch-along. My problem is that watch-alongs are not easy when it comes to documentaries like that, because you have to do a lot of listening, and it's very hard to talk and watch, and there's not much to commentate on. And whilst I'm talking, I'm missing out on other things, and the sound has to be down quite low, and it's... But there could be a big shock in it. It could be revealed that Boneyard was his last match, or it could be that revealed that he's going to be calling someone out, or we're building towards summer, or it might be nothing. It might just be, who knows what the next chapter's going to hold for The Undertaker, but I can't wait to find out. And we're like, that's not what I wanted. Well, that's not what I wanted at all. I want someone to run in and punch him in the face. Do you know what I mean? Days, let's go. Adam, Chief of Police. Yeah, man, you keep firing in that support. Adam Rotella for Mayor of NWA Carneyland. Absolute. Days, there are rumours that Cody's challenger is either Warhorse, that's huge, or a random jobber named Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks ain't no jobber. He is a very talented up-and-comer who was a champion in NWA. And, Nick Aldis said that he was, the chosen one. Really said that he was, going to be next in line, a future world champion and everything. So, seems like Nick Aldis wasn't alone in admiring Ricky Starks. And as a result, we now find him potentially in AEW. WrestleMania 37, Joe Exotic versus Carol Baskin. If Joe can get out, I don't know what's happening with Joe and his prison sentence and everything. It's not looking good, is it? Ricky Starks has reportedly signed a deal with AEW after his NWA release, and Cody just said his opponent is a free agent from Texas on the AEW pre-show. Well, there we go. There we go. It does seem to be stacking up that way. Could Ricky Starks come in and shock the world tonight? Could Ricky Starks come in and find a way of getting the championship? I don't know. I don't know. I'm very, very intrigued to see how that goes. Days, what is your good finishing move? A finishing move that I like the look of? Full Nelson, baby. Full Nelson. Awesome. Be very careful if you're young and you apply that hold, because it can do serious damage. And, be careful if you're old as well and you apply that hold. Although I can't imagine there's too many people going to the office the next day at work going, hey, Brian, good night last... Full Nelson! Full Nelson! Maybe they are. I know I would. Bally Dally, £10 of podcast. Bally Dally to the future mayor of the NWA Carneyland. Keep your pictures, your support, your tweets, your DMs, your YouTube comments firing into the NWA. If you're an NWA fan, we are trying to get Adam Rotella at this stage just into the race. Just into the race. Because he has been cast out in the shadows, in the darkness. So we're trying to get him into the race. So, yeah, even if you're not an NWA fan, just take a moment to send them a tweet saying Rotella. That's R for rabbit, O for otter, T for turtle, E for elephant, L for llama. Another freaking L. What else is an L? What other animals begin with L? Leopard. Oh. An A for another leopard. So there we go. Send it over.
DJ
Rotella for mayor.
They donated $20 via a super chat. Hey days, hey everyone. I want to apologize for not telling everyone last week's Wednesday tailgate and after party was the only time we was going to do those shows on Wednesday. So just
It cut you off. I don't know why it does that with long messages. Fear not, DJ B Tazzy. Got you. Hey days, hey everyone. I want to apologise, and so you should. You have let us down. For not telling everyone last week's Wednesday's tailgate and after show was the only time we would be doing those shows on a Wednesday. Going forward, it is just Monday and Friday and pay-per-view days. Love all of you. DJ B Tazzy has been blowing it up, baby. Blowing it up. So, there we go. DJ B Tazzy. Check out his channel if you haven't seen it. Great place to hang out. And he does loads of cooking videos and post-show streams and such a creative community. So shout out to DJ B Tazzy, but unfortunately doesn't seem like there is a show tonight. Thank you, DJ B Tazzy. Let me jot this at the top. Thank you, DJ B Tazzy. Dave, shout out please to, who is that? I can see Steve. Is it Small Steve? Mason Steve! In my head it was going to be Small Steve. Shout out to you, DJ B Tazzy. Much love, my friend. I hope you've had a good day. Sonny Wolf says, I can do the alphabet stuff too. All right. Days Anonymous could turn up to AEW. Well, look, this was a big shock. News breaking today that Mustafa Ali, right, has moved from SmackDown to Raw, but apparently they've done it on the quiet. Now, I don't know if that means that he was having to tiptoe his way over there. I've no idea. But he's there now. And so a lot of people are saying, hang on, if he's the hacker, if he's Hacker McHackerson, how's he going to be hacking SmackDown when he's on Raw? And it's a very good question. The answer could be that we're going to see the hacker on both shows. There was a few teases in old hacker videos that showed Raw and SmackDown superstars, which kind of suggested that they were keeping an eye on both brands. So I don't think this is too major. They could just be, the hacker could strike anywhere now. Maybe not NXT, but Raw or SmackDown. And I still stand by the fact that it's his voice. I think that he's a part of this. He might not be the mega dad of it, the Don of it, but he is a part of it. I still stand by that. I still believe that. I still believe it was his voice. So we'll have to see how it all goes. Days, I got injured. I'm sorry to hear that, Tyler. Shout out to you. Cameron says, I bet they just dropped the hacker story. Oh, I hope not. Z2CU says, quick, top 5 high flyers of this generation off the top of your head, go. Top 5 high flyers, Ricochet, Ospreay, Rey Mysterio, Jushin Liger. Does he count as this generation? I don't know. He's only just retired. And trying to think of, I don't want to say, Ryu Lee, Dragon Lee, Takahashi. Is Takahashi, would you count Takahashi as a high flyer? Ryu Lee, I think, would be. Ricochet, Ospreay, Jushin, Ray. I've got loads of names in my head, but I'm just trying to figure out if there's one that really stands out. Oh, fire some in if I've not mentioned anyone that's like super of. Ray Phoenix is pretty good. I was not thinking Ray Phoenix. I will admit to that. Ray Phoenix is pretty good shout. Ray Phoenix is pretty good. EO, Kalisto, Phoenix, EO and Phoenix. I think I'm seeing a lot of support for Ray Phoenix, so I think I could shimmy in that direction. This is me shimmying in the Ray Phoenix direction. Hey, Ray. Thomas Morehouse says, so happy that the Premier League returned. Yes. I'm not sure that Naito's a high flyer. Days, I think Zack Ryder will challenge Cody because of all the teases. Okay. Monica King saying Io Shirai as well. Brandon says Sin Cara. Days, do you think Sasha will lose against the Iconics but win tonight so the Iconics can have a chance and Sasha loses her friend? One more question. Carol Baskin, baby. Right. Okay, hang on. There's a lot to unpack there. One more question. Carol Baskin, baby. When did the Carol Baskin, baby become a question? So, what? Second of all, do I think that they'll lose against the Iconics but win tonight? I think that's likely. I think that I can't see it being Shotzi and Tegan against the Iconics on Monday. I just don't see that happening. So I think that somehow Bayley and Sasha win tonight. Might not be clean. Probably won't be clean. But they'll win tonight, get through tonight. And then they will face the Iconics. I don't know. Could they lose them there? There's a chance. Connor says the hacker is Xavier Woods. There's Anonymous. WWE could turn up to AEW. I don't even know what you mean. Anonymous is someone on YouTube that is doing live streams with a little voice changer that is not going to be showing on AEW. Has no connections as far as I'm aware with AEW, so I wouldn't hold your breath. Let's put it that way. Creed said, Days, I sent you a tweet on Twitter. In all fairness, Creed, that's the best place to send a tweet. I often get asked, where's the best place to send a tweet? And it's like, I wouldn't do it on Facebook. It's not really built to support tweets. Instagram is a bit of a no-go as well, but Twitter is definitely the right way forward. So Creed said, I sent you the tweet on Twitter. Show it on stream. Well, I can't do that, Creed, can I? Because what if it's a picture of a wiener, right? What do I do then? What kind of difficult situation have you then put me into? So how can I guarantee that I'm going to do that? This is the kind of thing that a responsible YouTuber has to think about. This is a no wiener club. That's what we've got here right now. A no wiener club. Days, Okada and Jay White. Yes. Is that a triple threat? I don't know what that is. ZTCU, shout out to you. I think we will get to know Io Shirai's first challenger today. My tip would be Dakota Kai says run with Hunt. That would be interesting. Trini, Days, you and Sarcasm. Me and Sarcasm are like best friends. We've known each other for my whole life. I'm pretty sure that I am directly related to Sarcasm. And people say it's the lowest form of wit, and they're right. I cannot have hot dogs. No. Anything that involves a wiener is banned. Hashtag Wiener Club. No, Cameron. We're not starting that. That's right, WWE Freak Official. Hashtag No Wiener Club. What do you think about Christian's appearance on Raw? I thought it was good. I think it's intriguing. I think it is going to build towards a match. I think that I can't remember who it was, but someone in the chat said maybe Ric Flair didn't turn. Perhaps Ric Flair was looking out for Christian because he knows if he low blows, it's going to be over very quick. So why make this be a long, drawn-out battering, low blow him, a punt later in it, and that's it, it's done. You know, it's over quick. So I kind of like that theory. I thought it was quite interesting. So I do think it's all very intriguing. And what with Edge out of the picture for so long, it's a good opportunity to tell a slightly different story, but within the same storyline, if that makes sense. Days, do you think Breezango will win tonight? I think they've got a chance. William Hensey, shout out to you. Anonymous challenged Cody to a match on AEW in his live stream. So, I don't understand. I don't understand. Well, I would like to officially challenge Andre the Giant to a match on Raw, right? So, Jordan, can you please spread the word that you have seen on this live stream live that Wrestling Days has officially, this isn't pretend, this is not pretend, this is not fake news. I am officially challenging one of the biggest names in wrestling, Andre the Giant, to a match on Raw. Done it. I've done it, mate. There we go. Spread the word. And I promise you, if he shows, I will be there. I will make you that promise, but it has to be the real Andre. Not someone dressed as Andre, the real Andre. Days, have you seen the allegations against David Starr? I haven't seen enough to comment on it, in all fairness. I saw that he issued a statement, but I don't know enough about it. I mean, my feelings on David Starr is that he wants some really positive stuff. He wants like a union for wrestlers, and he wants people to be paid fairly. And, you know, I think he's got really good messages. And I did see that this was something to do with how he's treated previous partners, and it was all getting a bit messy. And I gotta be honest, I still would have read it to have, you know, kept up to date with the news and, you know, things that people might want to talk about. But I didn't. I legit didn't, so I can't speak on the subject. I don't know. Trini says, I laughed so hard I fell off my bed. Jim Gore says, hello, everyone. I hope you are all well. Della Petty says, Days, do you think that these flying wrestlers, I like that, should face each other? Humberto Carrillo, Ray Phoenix, Pentagon Jr., Will Ospreay, Ricochet, Darby Allin, inside Elimination Chamber. Wow, look, Della, that would be awesome. There's no denying that. That would be awesome. But it's just not happening. You've got several different promotions there. You've got AEW, you've got New Japan, you've got WWE. And unless there's going to be some big talent moving around, I just don't think we're ever going to get to that point. And WWE doesn't have a great history of working with other promotions. I mean, it did in the 80s do a lot of work with New Japan as a way of kind of establishing itself in Japan. But I mean, what with the internet now and, you know, just the way the world is, they don't need to do that anymore. So I don't believe they have much of a relationship with New Japan anymore. In fact, the only thing I can remember them doing with New Japan or New Japan talent is Kota Ibushi to the Cruiserweight Classic, and Jushin having a match against Tyler Breeze. But outside of that, I honestly, I've not seen any of their stars go over to New Japan whilst they're under contract or anything like this. And certainly there's no relationship between WWE and AEW. So sadly not, my friend. Sadly not. Days, I hope Pac returns soon. I think he's just chilling in the UK, isn't he? Isn't he just chilling over here? I don't know. I probably could have said hello. I liked it when EC3's music came on after Moose won on Impact. He looked nervous. Hey, Days and everyone. I think I'm going to be gone for a month because of university exams. Shout out to you, Matt Owens, Sasuke. Jeremy says AEW is struggling with top talent. They have a portion of the show each week with bad talent. Tonight, even a tag match. Young Bucks, okay. Dustin and Jobber are so bad. There we go. If any AEW fans want to respond to that, if there's any other fans that agree, feel free. It's let's be respectful, but this is an open forum for us to have these conversations. I think QT Marshall has got his own wrestling school, so I think he can wrestle, but he's just not much of a name. Dustin Rhodes, in the twilight of his career, tag matches might be all right for him. They're in there against Omega and Hangman. I do think it'll be a decent match. But I do understand what you're saying. That Notorious Nightmare, or Natural Nightmares, sorry. Yeah, I don't think they're a very exciting team. They don't really do a great deal for me, if I'm being honest. Days, do you think Drake Maverick will get revenge with a little help of AOP or Kushida? I think he will be. I mean, they seem to be putting him into that storyline. We had that big reveal about Phantasma last week on NXT. You know, Phantasma taking the mask off, which was a real shock. So he's not wearing the mask anymore. And obviously he's got Whacking Wild and Raul Mendoza. So there's this little Lucha faction now. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they do. Hopefully they get booked a little better than the Lucha House Party. So, yeah, we'll have to see. We don't even know what they're called. There's the new Seth and Becky Battle Pack. Becky is great, but the Seth sucks. Yeah, the Seth is very basic. I think I said in the video that some of those Battle Pack figures are just, I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if they kind of cut down on the quality so they can save on cost, but some of those Battle Pack figures aren't the greatest. I do agree with that. They did show Elite 78 today as well. We've seen some images of what Elite 78 is going to look like. Wasn't really anything that shook the world, if I'm being honest. There wasn't really anything I was that impressed with. I don't know if I'll do a video. I might just try and get the images put out on the community tab so at least you can see them if you haven't seen them already. But yeah, we did see Elite 78 images, but... I mean, Matt Riddle is in that series, and he will come with flip-flops. So, it's always that. Look at your screen. Every message is showing twice. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Is it? Oh, yeah. Isn't that weird? I don't know why it's doing that. How bizarre. I can't. Well, hang on. Resting Days. You all said Days fix the chat, and it only put it once. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't even know how to fix that, if I'm being honest. That's mega lost. Why is it doing that? Crazy. Is it Carol Baskin? Has Carol Baskin done something? The only problem is, if I touch it, it might take it down. Okay, I can try. I can but try. Days, how did you like the crowd noise at the football? And do you think it could help in wrestling? I didn't watch the football, so I can't comment. I saw the results, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Did they pipe in fake crowd noises? I mean, that sounds awful, if I'm being honest, but I don't know. I haven't seen it, so maybe it worked. But for me, that doesn't sound great. But it's just nice to have the football back, and I've seen a lot of people very happy online, so pleased for them. Right, I am trying to fix this chat issue. If anyone's like, why has he stopped talking to me? It's because there is a slight problem. I'm trying to fix it. Yeah, I'm trying to be a responsible YouTuber for the first time in my career. Okay, that officially did nothing. That literally did nothing. Leave it, says Chalmers. I can't, Chalmers. I can't. All the other... It's all right for you, Chalmers. You're sitting there, yeah, with your potato chips and your root beer, right? You're sitting there with your long straw, you know the glasses, yeah, and it goes into the root beer, and you're sucking it, and it goes up, and then it goes up and around the eyes, yeah? Round the ears, over the top round this here, and then go. Yeah, you're sitting there having your potato chips with your root beer and your wacky glasses. Yeah. Whilst I've got all the other YouTubers laughing at me. So I can't leave it, can I? So how am I meant to go to the YouTube Christmas party? Yeah? And look at all the other YouTubers and feel proud of what I've done? Right, I think the chat's gone now. I think the chat's actually gone because I've just put the chat back in and it's not even there. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Maybe it's just taking a little bit. Is it? It should be there. Like, your comments should now be coming through. I have officially broken that now. That's your fault, Chalmers. That's your fault. You worked me up. You worked me up, Chalmers. Well, I don't know that we've got a chat anymore. I don't. Yes, the chat's. Thank you, Robin813. Yes, the chat has disappeared and we can all see thank you. Oh, this is gonna suck. It's gonna suck if that's gone. Shay says wacky glasses. Did anyone have them? Yeah, anyone have them? I never really understood how you cleaned them. Was you meant to then, like, drink water to, like, clean it out? But what if you don't want... And, like, think about what the... Think about this. I've only just thought about this. Say you're drinking orange pop, right? There's that. I mean, that literally was 2 words that I just pulled out the air. Orange pop. Imagine you drinking orange pop. You know, like fizzy orange drink. A fizzy orange drink. I don't know what you call it in America, right? You're drinking your fizzy orange drink. You put your wacky glasses in. Yeah? Now, right, and you stop drinking. There's still going to be little bits of little orange pop all inside the glasses, isn't there? Yeah, there's going to be lots of little particles that's going to alter the flavour of the next drink. What if your next drink is Mountain Dew, right? So you've had your orange pop. Love the orange pop. So you put the orange pop down. Now you get your Mountain Dew. Yeah? Then you put in your glasses. All little bits of orange pop all in the glasses. What are you meant to do? How do you clean them? Do you, like, turn a tap on and run the water through to get it all out? But is that not going to look... What if someone knocks the door? What if someone knocks the door whilst you're there? Or a friend or a family member come round and you're stood in the kitchen with your wacky glasses under a tap going, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just getting rid of the orange pop particles because I want a Mountain Dew. Like, you try and explain that. You try and explain that. People will ask questions if you stood there with your wacky glasses trying to clean it all out. So what do you... I mean, maybe you got to do it at night when everyone's gone to bed? Perhaps then it becomes a dirty little secret. Literally a dirty secret. Because it's got the little... Do you know what I mean? People don't think about these things. Do you know what I mean? You go to a shop, you'll see it for $1. Maybe they'll do it at Dollar Tree. But have you actually thought it through? Have you thought about what you're committing to? Just saying. Just throwing it out there. If we can reduce the wacky glasses awkwardness that people have to experience in this world, and then I think this stream has been a success. Oh, the chat's back! The chat's back! Yeah! Everything is awesome! Everything is cool when you're part of a team. There we go. Done. How long we got? 14 minutes. That's not long. Hello. This is wrestling. This is wrestling. Right, NXT. Bayley and Sasha versus Shotzi and Tegan Nox. Imperium versus Breezango. That's all we know. Over on AEW, we got Kenny Omega and Hangman Page against the Natural Nightmares. We got Le Sex Gods. Le Sex Gods, which I think is me and Linda, taking on Best Friends, which is also me and Linda. How are we doing that match? How are we doing Le Sex Gods versus Best Friends? which is me and Linda versus me and Linda. They have not thought this through. It's the wacky glasses conversation all over again. Right, we've got Cody defends the TNT title. We got Young Bucks against the Superbad squad. We got MJF against Bayley, who in their right mind works that like years, trains, do you know what I mean? Sticks to a diet, sticks to a training regime, yeah? Makes it to a major wrestling promotion, right? Gets onto international TV and then competes as Bayley. Who in their right mind does that? Who thinks that's a good idea? Who lacks creativity to the point where they think the only acceptable wrestling name that they can use, that they should use, is Bayley? Well, we'll see him tonight. We're going to see him tonight. MJF versus Bayley. And we've got Anna J as well, which is, you know, at least it's not Anna. You know what I mean? At least she's tried. She's put a surname on. Do you know what I mean? So we've got Anna and Bayley. They're going to be in action tonight. So looking forward to that. Is it broke again? I'm not touching it again. Is it still just doubling up? Oh my God, what's going on? This is nothing to do with me, right? There is no setting that I can change that doubles up comments, right? This is an issue. We basically, what I'm saying is that YouTube has got little orange pop particles. YouTube is a little bit dirty and it needs to sort itself out. Chalmers says, random question. Who would you say has the best creative mind of all? Well, let's throw that over to the chat. Who's got the best creative mind? Who is the best creative mind in wrestling? I mean, would anyone dare to say Vince McMahon? Would people say Paul Heyman? Would people say Eric Bischoff? I don't know. Who would people say? Who is the best creative mind in wrestling? I don't know that there's many people to choose from there, is there? Hi, Days, here as normal. Shout out to you, Brad. Train Dude 5 says, just delete and make a new stream. Just delete this. You're absolutely right. This is an absolute dumpster fire. WWE says Wrestling Days fan. AEW says LeBron fan. Bray. Good answer. Sonny Wolf says Bayley. Bayley has got the most creative mind. Yes, Bayley. I mean, I've not met Bayley, so this is no shade on Bayley, right? But I am going to do a brief Bayley impression, okay? So here I am, Mr. AEW. Okay, so what is it that you wrestle as again? What's your name? Bayley! Okay, and you're definitely sure that's the name that you want to wrestle as? Yeah, I'm Bayley! Okay, I'm just struggling to see that on a t-shirt and maybe an action figure. Do you know what I mean? And like, our kids gonna get Billy posters? Do you think that's the right way forward? Do you really? That's what you want? I'm Billy! Okay, right, I'll let Tony know. Thank you. Stop looking at me now. So there we go. That actually happened, by the way. I was in the room at the time when AEW had a chat with Billy. So I agree. I agree. Billy is the most creative mind. £10 a podcast. Rotella for mayor. Says Vince McMahon is the best creative mind. Think of the 80s, baby. Who was the 80s baby? Who was the 80s baby? Let me know. Was it Madonna? Who was the 80s baby? Phil says, am I on the show? You could be, Phil. Judging by the names that we've got in action tonight, yes. Days, Chelsea signed Timo Werner. That's huge. Did you hear that Heyman might go to TNA? I did not hear that. That's interesting. John, shout out to you. Cameron, thank you. Kobe says that was cringy. I know. It was different. I was in the room. Imagine how I felt. Dave. Hello, Della. Who do you think Vince will release next from WWE? I wouldn't want to speculate because you're talking about people's jobs and livelihoods. So, I don't know. And honestly, I don't know anyway. So, hard to say. Days, shout out to Wrestling Days fam. Phil, hope you are well. James Chadwick saying Dusty Rhodes, which is a great answer. Dusty Rhodes and Pat Patterson. Foot the Great says, I found out who ate my spaghetti on Sunday. It was John Hennigan and Mike Mazanin. I thought they would be up there. Days, have you seen the moment WWE ruined Ricochet video by Filana Productions? It's so sad to see how he was a star in NXT and now he's losing to jobbers on main event. How do you think they can fix this? By having him win and giving him some wins and making him feel like a special Freddy. If they make him feel like a little special Freddy, yeah, if they make him smiles and lollipops and everything and give him some wins, yeah, build his momentum, give him a cool gimmick, maybe a mask. I'm not saying he's ugly. He's absolutely not. But he had a mask when he was in Lucha Underground and he was Prince Puma and he was cool AF. Yeah, he was cool AF. So put him back in a little mask and like, wow. You know what I mean? Build him up. Just wins, momentum. Hazard, shout out to you. We've got 6 minutes. Phil says, what pees me off is that Vince feels like he has to undo everything that Paul Heyman did as far as creative goes just because he was fired. Days, when is Roman coming back? I don't know. I think it's not too far away. I think now that we're starting to get some improvements with coronavirus and we're starting to see a slight decline. Obviously, the news with WWE this week isn't brilliant, so I wouldn't expect him anytime soon. But could we see him around SummerSlam time? I'd say if things do continue to decline and if, you know, things are under control and they get the tests sorted that they need to do, and then maybe a couple of months, something like that. Nathan says, everything is awesome. Why did you put a baby with a gun as a poster? Let me tell you, my friend, it was quite a journey. Miss Clown 1 says, my daughter now wants her own WWE figures. Only female figures, but I'm raising her right. Shout out to you, dude. Hey, Days, did you see what Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic, did on Raw to Seth, Austin, and Buddy? I did. He managed to make them all look silly. This is an exciting development. Brad Oxley seems to have sent through one message, and it has actually appeared 6 times on screen. How incredible. We're not even doubling up anymore. Some messages. It seems like YouTube now really wants you to see certain messages. There we go. Look, Liam Costa firing through 4 messages, even though he only typed it once. The Werner deal is 85% done. There's no way the deal falls through. Bruce Pritchard, in his day, had a great creative mind. Yeah, the chat's crazy. The chat is crazy. Days, you know how I say we need Ty Dillinger because I'm giving tonight's show a 10. Well, I hope it is that good, my friend. We're only 4 minutes away. And I do think that both shows are going to be very, very interesting. We've run through everything that's been announced. Is this laptop turned off? Is it not plugged in? Are you not plugged in? Are you plugged in? Yeah, you're plugged in. I'm going to say, why is that turned off? Look at this, chat. YouTube is broken. YouTube is messed tonight. At least it's letting us stream, though. So, you know, at least it's letting us stream. We are just a few minutes away from AEW and NXT. I am now shifting my focus. Look at this. Can you see? Like a hawk. Did you see that transition then? Jokey, jokey, jokey. Time for work. Here we go. Yeah? Straight into it. This is me in work mode now. This is me in, you know, trying to watch everything that's happening mode. YouTube, fix this fake spam. Days, a new drug has lowered the rates of death in the UK. Well, that's positive. Gillian, shout out to you, my friend. John, shout out to you. Days, my dream Survivor Series match is AEW versus WWE. The stream has been a good cure for a long day. Shout out to you, Trini. I'm sorry to hear that you had a long day. But we are moving ever closer towards some actual wrestling rather than this absolute sham that we've all had to sit through for an hour. So, Days, did you figure out if you're streaming tomorrow? Because if you are, it's my birthday, and can you put a picture of me in the background? The only issue with that, Liam, is that I do want to try and keep some followers. And, you know, if I did put a picture of you in the background, don't forget, I have met you in person, right? So I don't want you to take offense to this. Okay, but I am speaking from a place of knowledge that everyone would leave, right? Everyone would leave. And, you know, as I said, that's no offense to you, but or everyone would unsubscribe, and I think the Wrestling Days channel would end. So, I don't know. If you want that on your conscience, that's up to you, innit? I don't know. Send me, if you've got a sexy little picture. Hang on, no. Let me reword that. If you've got, well, your profile picture of you and me together looks cool. Send that over, we'll talk. Yeah? Send it over, we'll talk. Don't send the sexy picture that I nearly asked for. I don't need that, right? I definitely don't need that. Sometimes I just talk and my brain's not actually thinking. Do you know what I mean? It's like blah, 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 blah. And then my brain goes, whoa, hang on, back up. Jamie says, did you see Eric Garcia injury caused by Edison? No, I saw the scores. I saw the people that scored. I saw the people that had scored and the goal didn't count. But I didn't get a chance to watch it, and haven't really like caught up on highlights or anything. But I am very pleased that it's back, and I'm very pleased to report that NXT is about to begin. Edison is very dangerous. It's Billy Gunn. He can't use the Gunn name. Liam says, come on, Days, I'm not that ugly. I never said you was. I never said you was. I never said you was that. I never used that word. Where should I send it to? Send it over on Twitter. Send it in a tweet or a DM. Here we go. We have begun, my friends. We have begun. We've got Dr. Britt Baker, the Librarians, Hikaru Shida. Oh, hello. Everyone in the AEW crowd, way, doing a little wave. Kenny Omega comes walking out. There we go. This is a good way to start. Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega. Omega. And Paige versus the Natural. I wish it was Disasters. I'd love that. The Natural Disasters, Typhoon and Earthquake. Now that's a match. Now that's a match. But sadly not. Wow, did Paige even get an entrance? So, Dustin and QT are in the ring already. Omega and Paige. I think Paige was in the ring. It was only Omega that got an entrance. But I believe this is for the tag team titles. So, Brandy in the Natural Nightmares corner. Over on NXT, we're just going over to the arena. They're banging on the plexiglass, and here's Sasha and Bayley. Bayley DOS straps. Oh, but we're starting with tag titles on NXT as well. We got Imperium. Oh, this was the match I'm most looking forward to. Oh, these are the two matches I was looking forward to. They're both on at the same time. Oh, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page have given me some of the best matches of the year. But I do love Breezango. So here we go. Omega and Page against the Natural Nightmares. We've got Imperium taking on Breezango. Serpentico spotted in AEW crowd. Let's go Breezango, says Shay. He's amazing. Okay, well, Imperium, Eichner, Bartel. So we're underway on AEW. I want to see what entrance Breezango have got, because they said they were going to start cutting down on the silliness. But I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means they're going to cut down on the silliness of the entrance, or if it's going to be more focused during the matches. Come on, Breezango. Yes, I am definitely supporting Breezango here. Oh, hello. Emporium. Oh, this is great. Emporium. Nice. So they've not cut down on the silliness. They're doing an Imperium impression. Fabio. Eichner and Bartel. Here's Marsupial and Fabio. Love it. They've got Imperium tracksuits. They're absolutely copying the entrance as well. And there we go. Emporium. Very good. Very funny. They can wrestle, though. Make no mistake about it. These two can go. Right, Breezango against Imperium. Some good comedy to start us off there. Over on AEW, we got Hangman Page in the ring against QT Marshall. Fires in a couple of chops. QT ducks under the third one, but gets caught anyway by Hangman. Hangman against the ropes, but a drop kick by QT. Obviously, QT has got a story at the moment that he is seeing Allie or Bunny. Is she still the Bunny, or is she not the Bunny anymore? I don't know if it's Allie or Bunny or... Fandango is stripping his clothes off. NXT is on USA. I just tweeted you, Days. I've sent you 3 pictures. You can choose whichever you want. Oh, well, I'm terrified to look. I'm terrified to look. Remember, this is a no wiener club. Yeah? Welcome to No Wiener Club. Strikes to the midsection by Breeze. Big punches. Still to come on AEW. Nice. Suplex by QT Marshall. Still to come, we got MJF in action. We got Cody defending the TNT title. We've also got the Young Bucks in action tonight as well. So on NXT, we got Bayley and Sasha, Tegan, Nox and Shotzi, Blackheart, the Women's tag team championships being defended. I've no idea what else is on the show. I think it's only these 2 matches that they've announced. Here we go, Dustin driving the forearm into the chest of Kenny. To the outside go Breeze and Eichner. And shoulder up by Kenny Omega. Both of these are title matches. We're seeing Britt Baker taking some notes. Straight to the midsection by Dustin and QT. What is she doing? She's put a little note on a pulley and she's sending it over. This is good. Britt is sending a note to Tony. What does it say? Backbreaker onto Kenny Omega. Shoulder up by Omega. Britt doesn't like Tony's green tie. Britt's got some really cool Air Jordans. I'm watching NXT on my tablet. I'm going to switch over to AEW when it's Sammy Guevara, says Sonny Wolf. Hey, hey, ho, ho, everyone. Hello to the Insiders. The Insiders, I should mention, just did a great interview with Mr. Stinson, Dr. Stinson. Yeah, it was really interesting. He speaks so well and so passionate about the NWA. It's a pleasure to listen to. Some mention of legends and talking about Nick Aldis's title reign and what it's like to actually go to an NWA show, and really, really fascinating stuff. I really enjoyed it. So shout out to the Insiders. Shout out to Dr. Stinson as well. It was a really great interview. So we are well underway now. We're nearly 10 minutes into both shows. We've got tag team championships on the line on both shows. We've got Breezango trying to win the titles from Imperium. Over on AEW, we've got the Natural Nightmares taking on Kenny Omega and Hangman Page. Over the top rope goes Eichner to the outside. In comes Hangman attacking QT Marshall. And in comes Fandango. Big boot to the face of... Oh, look at that. Knocks him down. Knocks down Eichner. Beautiful. Power slam by Breezango. Breezango looks fired up. Fandango looks fired up, sorry. Breezango said last week that they're going to be a lot more serious once the bell rings. And we're really starting to see that here. Fandango on fire. Looking really, really good. He can really go. Over the top, lovely. Over the top, he comes crashing down onto Imperium, takes them both out. NXT goes to commercial break, so we can concentrate on AEW. And Kenny Omega just gets the tag into the ring. QT Marshall in there, up on the shoulders. Nice. Onto the middle rope, moonsault by Omega, going for the cover. 2. Oh! Just a 2. I mean, that pretty much explains it. Orange Cassidy is an absolute beast, and no one can really be that. Not even NXT has that start. What Bayley do you prefer, face or heel? I prefer heel at the moment. I have a feeling you're going to have fun with this. 2 of the pictures are questionable. Okay. Right, we've got Hangman in there with QT. QT firing a big right hand to Hangman. And again, there's no... I was going to say there's no Dustin Rhodes, but he has got backup and he is in the corner. So he is there to be tagged. Lovely kick by QT Marshall, who probably needs to make that tag. Now, I think he is looking over at that corner. He is trying to get to Dustin Rhodes. Can he make it? Can he make it? Crawling his way over, tags in Dustin, but Omega comes in as well. Dustin with a clothesline to Omega. I'd be amazed if the titles change hands. I would be absolutely stunned. I'm not expecting it. I'm really not expecting it. Soccer and wrestling all in one day. It's good to be back. It has been a very, very interesting day. A very, very interesting day. I can tell you that Dustin's attire, his back piece has kind of come away. It's kind of flapping down. So the pattern that's sewn onto the back of Dustin's attire is flapping away. He's going up top, Dustin. Comes crashing down onto both Omega and Hangman. And I think that piece has completely come off now. Over the top. Nice. Pulls the rope down. Omega to the outside. Hangman thrown to the outside. Ref picks up that piece that fell off. Chucks it down. Dustin. Cannonball. Takes out Omega and Hangman. Nice cartwheel over the top by QT Marshall, who's fired up. I think they're trying to make out like they're close to winning this. I don't think they're anywhere near close to winning this. Omega turns around. Elbow off the top by QT, who kips up. I mean, they're feeling it. They're in a groove, but Hangman thrown over the top. Omega. Dragon suplex. Oh! Destroyer by Dustin. Clothesline by Hangman. Lots going on here. All four guys in the ring right now. Stunner by QT Marshall. All four guys are down. Some interesting action. Jamie Todd says, well, let's just say you should search Eric Garcia. Eric Garrica. There we go. Search all of them. Callan, Jesse, shout out to you, my friend. Why are you dribbling? Why have you got a face that's dribbling? Are you all right? Is everything okay? Do you need help? Why have you got dribbly face? Okay, Imperium, we are back with NXT. Imperium in control. Breezango is down, the action back in the ring. Ali has come out. Ali is on the entranceway, so we've got to be towards the end of this. She doesn't dress as Bunny anymore, so I think the Bunny's dead. She's trying to cheer on QT. Omega and Hangman are in control. QT gets picked up, powerbombed. Omega with a knee to the back of the head. Hangman, crossbody to the outside, trying to deal with Dustin. Oh no, I thought that was it. I think Ali thought that was it as well. We carry on. Alexander, shout out to you, my friend. The double comments are annoying. They are super annoying. I will take them away again and put them back in, but it doesn't seem to fix it. It seems to be a bit of an issue. Omega does get the pin now on QT. So there we go. Omega and Paige pick up the win. Over on NXT. Big back body drop by... Oh, into a super kick. Come on, Breezango. Super kick by Fandango. Bartel rolls to the outside. Fandango going up top. Fandango perched. Leg drop off the top. 1, 2. Oh, Bartel makes the save. Breezango sliding in. If any titles are changing hands tonight, I would imagine it's this one. I don't think Cody's losing that TNT title so soon. Clothesline. Breeze on the outside. Barcel on the outside. If you are just joining us, Omega and Paige retain. Here they are. In the sheer. In the sheer have come down. But here's what... Wow, this is messy. There is tag team chaos. In the sheer have come down. And now we've got... I think... Is it only Lorcan? And Danny Burch, roll up, Fandango, referee saying no. Who's the legal man? 1, 2, 3. Oh. That got really messy. Kind of ruined the end of that match in a way. Imperium retain. Oh, I'm super sad. Oh, I'm super sad. Days Cody is going to be facing someone outside of AEW. How do you watch both AEW and NXT? With difficulty. I'll be the first to admit that. There's things that definitely pass us by, but the chat always shouts out if we have missed something super important. But, yeah, first match. Both matches were okay. I don't like all the outside interference on the NXT match, if I'm being honest. I do like the look of Indus Sher, though. I think Indus Sher are a really great-looking team. Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch coming down as well. Imperium retain. Breezango are going to feel cheated. And AEW goes to commercial break. Days, who do you think will face The Fiend at Hell in a Cell? If it's not, that's too far away, dude. Hell in a Cell's like months and months and months away. We've got a long way to go till we get to that. He could be in a feud by that point with someone else. He could be in a feud with Randy or something. Okay. Velveteen Dream going to be talking to Tom Phillips right now. AEW is at break. So Dream is backstage. Yeah. Dream's got a little bit of stubble. Oh, look at Loomis! Look at Loomis! Loomis, I think, just left a picture of him and Dream as tag champs. Wow. Loomis has just left a picture. So... Velveteen says, understand this means nothing. That it's a really good picture, man. It's a great picture. I hope they start selling those. Like, people would definitely buy those. I hope they're not just throwing them away. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine how much that picture that he drew of Undisputed Era being in the back of the car. Just think about how much that would sell for. Like, they should definitely be selling those pictures. Yeah, he draws a picture. Do I want to see Dexter Loomis as a tag champ? It's a bit... considering he was just competing with Adam Cole for the big title. Do you know what I mean? I mean, in a way, he wants to get at Undisputed Era, so he wants to take titles and get them to chase him. I suppose, in a way, he knows that if he becomes a champion, Undisputed Era are going to have to come after him. You know, if they want those tag titles again, they're going to have to go after them if he's the champ. So I suppose there's a little bit of method to his madness. But yeah, I can see it definitely building towards Dream and Loomis against Undisputed Era. Somewhere, months down the road, I could see that being a thing. It's going to take a while to get there, though. Interesting. I love how he popped up behind the sofa. That was really cool. Right, Anna Jay. Is she a magician? Is she my daughter? I think she might be the daughter of me and Linda McMahon. I can't wait to see Billy. I'm so excited to see Billy. Abaddon is here. People love Abaddon. Abaddon. Hello. I'm Abaddon. So this is Abaddon's second appearance. It's crazy, isn't it? It's really cool face paint. She looks ace. Can you imagine, right? Anna Jay's like, she gets a phone call. We'd like you on AEW. Oh, that is amazing. Thank you so much. Who am I facing? Abaddon. What, the scary, freaky woman? I'm sorry, I've got a cold. Thank you, bye. In the corner, Anna Jay. Firing shots in on Abaddon. Knee to the midsection. Against the ropes goes Anna Jay. Clothesline. Abaddon reminds me of Su Yung. This is going to be a quick match, says Tall Paul 2000's gaming channel. Days Abaddon is you and Linda's daughter. No, I think it's Anna Jay. If I was going to have a daughter with Linda, I think she would grow up to be a magician. I'm not sure she would grow up to be whatever Abaddon is. Moody Moodison. Head scissors takedown. 1, 2, 3, done. Yeah, there we go. You're right. It was a quick match. I don't think she's got eyebrows. Very interesting gimmick. I can see that catching on. They could do crazy vignettes and everything with her. I like the fact that she didn't stay in there too long. And, you know, she did a few things and it looked good. It's good. Oh, I feel sorry for my daughter. Damian Priest making his way out. Days go back to NXT. It's Damian. Damian's here, yes. Damian Priest. We've got Abaddon over on AEW. And NXT have given us exactly what we need. We've got a priest. Brody Lee making his way down to the ring. Here are Dark Order getting back to full strength. Oh, hello. What they're doing? They're going to steal Anna Jay. Evil Uno's here. Grayson's here. Who's Damian Priest facing? They're giving something to Colt. Is this Killian? Yeah. Killian Dane. AEW just do a much better job of just putting in little things that are intriguing. Like, do you know what I mean? On NXT right now, I've just got some entrances. Do you know what I mean? Damian Priest walking out, Killian Dane. But over on AEW, I've got the Dark Order coming out. They're giving something to Colt, which is interesting. They've extended their hand to Anna Jay, which means they're seemingly recruiting her. And Colt looking very confused. There's just some really good, there's some good stories that AEW tell. Like, what's the story? I don't know what the story is here. No, not Dane. I wanted a big future for him, says Chalmers. The Dark Order would be cool to hire Anna Jay. I'm surprised they didn't take Abaddon, to be honest. Well, Days, it's a match. Of course, they are going to come down to the ring. Yes, but my point is that this is a match that's a bit of a throwaway match. I don't recall there being any build towards this match. So even the build towards this match, it's not a got to watch this kind of a thing. And yeah, just watching them come down, the alternative was better. Of you know, a bit of storytelling, quite intriguing things going on. Just there seems to be more background work done on AEW. There seems to be more seeds that get planted. I think they're much better at planting seeds and watching things develop and grow and storylines coming through. Like, you got the Britt Baker thing going on. You've got this Dark Order thing going on with Colt. Now they've taken Anna Jay. Now they've introduced Abaddon. And then as well as that, you know, you've got the Ali with QT Marshall. It's just, there's a lot that's going on. And NXT seems to be so much more stripped back and less going on. Like, this is just a match. I don't know I don't know if there is a history here. I can't recall seeing Killian Dane or even hearing from Killian Dane in a few weeks. So that was my point. It's not even as if this is a blow off to anything. It's not even as if this match is a payoff for anything. It's just let's get Damian Priest against. We haven't seen Killian. We haven't used Killian in a while. Let's use Killian. Pulling back on the chin. He's got a bit of a chin lock. We are at commercial break with Dynamite. For me, Dynamite is ahead so far this week. I think people are going to really connect with Abaddon. I think she was on Dark, and people went crazy for her anyway, you know. So making her Dynamite debut, and here's someone that's not making his Dynamite debut, MJF. MJF making his way down. Oh, is it MJF Billy? Oh, it's Billy time! Billy boy! Oh, let's go, Bayley. Let's go, Bayley. Let's go, Bayley. Yes, Billy boy. Here he is. Ah, it was just Billy Gunn. Ah, Billy. I was hoping it was going to be someone else. I didn't realise that it was Billy Gunn. Someone did mention it earlier in the chat saying it's Billy Gunn. He just can't use the gun in the name anymore because WWE own it. That's a silly name. Why doesn't he call himself Shotgun Billy? Billy Shotgun? Billy Bazooka? Why doesn't he call himself Billy Bazooka? Billy Bazooka! He can't be Billy Gunn, so he's Billy Bazooka? Ah, Billy Shotgun, Billy Bazooka, Bazooka Billy, Shotgun Billy, Billy Bang Bang. Yeah, so many better names. Billy Bang Bang, Bang Bang Billy, Bang Bang Billy, MJF against Bang Bang Billy. Oh, no, Billy. That's what we get. Well, that's disappointing. Here we are. We've got Damian Priest. Nice strike to Killian Dane. Dane goes down and kicks out. The Billy Gunn Club. Days can't wait for the Friday stream because Bray is back. Billy Boing Boing. Yes. Billy Shotgun. Yes. Right, here we go. Damian Priest against the ropes, charging forward. European uppercut to Killian Dane. This NXT match will likely end sooner. It's already been going a touch. Whoa. Crossbody by Killian Dane. 2. Shoulder up by Damian Priest. How long we're a quarter of the way through the shows. We've still got Sasha and Bayley to come with NXT. Shotgun Saturday Billy. Yes. Shotgun Saturday Billy. Nice little roll up by Damien. Kick out by Killian. It's Damien versus Killian. The Reckoning by Damian Priest should get him the 3. And it does. Damian Priest with the victory. And MJF crawling outside of the ring. I think he's had enough here. Are we going to see Billy's baby guns forcing MJF back to the ring? Billy is going after him. They're going through the tunnel. Oh no, there's the baby guns. Here we go. He's got MJF on his shoulders. It's not a great look for your biggest heel. No selling. Look at that. No selling that. Billy standing behind MJF. MJF gloating. Bumps into Billy. Okay, the two of them face to face. Kicks in midsection. Billy against the ropes and goes for a knee lift. MJF goes to the back of the legs, and now we've got a little video package. When you turn your back on a legacy, so this is the masked Phantasma group. He says, now I'm going to rewrite the history of Lucha Libre. Starting tonight. They're an interesting group, but I don't know, you've got a few groups now, haven't you? You've got like Imperium, you've got Undisputed Era. The heel Lucha Man. The heel Lucha Man is here, yes. Would you like to see Roman Goldberg? I'm not really too bothered, if I'm being honest. You can't hurt Billy's upper body. You got to go for the legs, says Adrian. Good shout, and that's exactly what MJF's doing. He's listened to your advice. He's got Billy over by the ring post. He's going to look to wrap those legs around the ring post. Oh, but Billy reverses, and MJF goes face first. Aubrey having a word, making sure everything's all right. I think Wardlow getting involved, though. Well, Billy's kids didn't do a good job there, did they? Isn't their only job to keep an eye on Wardlow? It's their only job. Look at this. Wardlow is just smashing Billy's legs against the ring post. Billy collapses down. Days, who's your favourite tag team? Favourite tag team? Probably Omega and Hangman at the moment. I think their matches are really good. Their match against SCU when the title was great. My current match of the year is probably still that tag match between them and the Bucks from Revolution. So, yeah, I think they're on top of their game at the moment. Coaster Maniac says, urgent special 1 hour after hours club tomorrow with a huge special guest.
Coaster Maniacs is a legend. They donated $50 via a super chat.
I'll let the man read it.
Urgent special 1 hour after hours club tomorrow with a huge special guest. Time is to be determined, most likely 9 p.m. for a little cheeky hint. Tune in right after I review NXT.
Tune in for the NXT AEW review, and I'll give you a hint. You're not going to want to miss this. Urgent special 1 hour after hours club. An urgent special. I love the fact you've said urgent special. Guys, this is urgent and it's special. You need to know it's both. Urgent special 1 hour after hours club tomorrow with a huge 3 U's, 2 G's special guest time to be determined. Most likely 9 p.m. for a little cheeky hint. Tune in right after as I review NXT and AEW. And I'll give you a hint. You're not going to want to miss this. Colour me intrigued. Let me put a thank you at the top to you, Coaster Maniacs. We have got, wow, Robert Stone. Robert Stone was just drinking out of a brown paper bag, and Killian Dane just smacked the plexiglass, and Robert Stone collapsed down. Xia Li making her way down. Right, Xia Li making her way down to the ring. Billy in the ring, firing some big right hands on MJF. MJF against the ropes. Billy picking him up, slamming him down. Who is Xia Li facing? Kick to the midsection by Billy. Jesus, Xia Li's entrance takes about half an hour while she's doing all the... Knee into the corner. Oh, hello. Batter shakes. Brownie and yellow cake batter shakes. That sounds lush. I don't even know what that is. Right. Aliyah is here. Aliyah. Let's call the whole thing off. You say potato. I say potato. Aliyah. Horrible ring attire. Looking over at Robert Stone. Robert Stone is down, injured. Aliyah asking if he's all right. Is this? She's seen Robert Stone, an absolute mess, and she's saying, "Look, you watch me. You watch me. I'm gonna blow your mind." Wardlow standing up on the outside, distracting the ref. Billy could have got a win there. This match still going on. Billy with a big right hand. Wardlow goes down. MJF has put his ring on. If you like it, then you've got to put a ring on it. And that's exactly what he's done. He would like the win, so he's put the ring on. Into the railings goes Wardlow. Billy gets back into the ring. MJF still down, still selling. We know he's got that ring. He was the right person to win that. He's so good with this ring. Here we go. Bang! There it is. And he falls down on top of Billy. 2, 3. MJF gets the win. And there we go. Northern Light suplex by Aliyah. Days, I can't wait to see the Fiend Ultimate Edition. Hopefully the Ultimate Edition will come with the jacket, the Blue Universal title, and the Fiend's Custom Championship. That would be cool. The MJF match was boring. Was a little dull, yeah. MJF now getting in the face of Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy. I mean, Jungle Boy's got such potential. So excited to see where he goes. Did the women's title match happen? The tag title match is in the main event. Robert Stone on the edge of the ring. Referee telling Robert Stone to get down. There's a big brawl now on AEW. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Did he throw up? Robert Stone falls off the edge of the ring. Okay, they're actually going to show us a replay here because I didn't quite catch it. I saw the end of it. Oh, I think he does. He does throw up. Oh, I don't know that I've ever seen someone get distracted because someone's thrown up in the ring. And he collapses down out of the ring. Wow. Wow. A distraction thanks to vomit. They are definitely going to have to disinfect now. Amazing. That was awful, says Wrestling Days fan. Bath, says Charles. Botched pin. The brawl is getting old. Not exactly safe for wrestlers because there was too many people in the ring. I was very surprised they just did that brawl, yeah. You had a lot of people involved there. It was around about 10, 12 people that were... This'll be good. Tony and Britt. Tony and Britt. So, Hikaru Shida against Penelope Ford. You should see the look of disgust on the face of Britt. Is that why you waddled down here to tell me that? Britt has said that she is on a friendship timeout with Tony now. Oh, nice. Big Swole. Big Swole was in the driving seat. Where's Big Swole taking her to? Big Swole's driving Britt Baker away. Wow. Yes, that could be very, very interesting. Where is Britt Baker being taken? Where has she been driven to? Right, we're carrying on, and we're carrying on with the Cody match now. This is going to be very, very interesting. Can my sister Beth have a shout out? Shout out to you, Beth. Hope you are well. Hope you are enjoying the shows. Right, Cody making his way down. Where to, Stephanie? It was like that, yes. Cody versus, is it Is it our boy at NWA fam? Is it Ricky Starks? Let's have a look and see. Who is Cody about to face? We're about to go to commercial break, actually, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. AEW has got cutscenes and promos. The Mass Person's Person and an NXT, but I don't know. Hey? I can't read the chat on the screen. It doubles it up too much. J14 says, Cody's theme is one of my favorites. He's gonna puke. That's true. Change the matches. Well, both shows are at commercial break. We're around about 13 minutes. 13 minutes away from getting your thoughts on both shows. Who is Cody's opponent tonight? We're going to find out very, very soon. The TNT title was growing on me, but it now looks plastic again, says Chalmers. Who could Cody be facing tonight? The big rumor is Ricky Starks. And for those of you that don't know who Ricky Starks is, he is out of NWA, someone that we have enjoyed watching on Tuesdays. And he is a very good talent. Still very young, an up-and-comer. I'm not sure he would get the title, but I think he would give a good showing of himself. And yeah, I'm excited to find out. Certainly something that everyone was speculating about before the show began. We've got a vignette on NXT of the Timothy Thatcher wrestling training. I like Timothy Thatcher. I think he looks cool. Don't forget as well, Matt Riddle makes his SmackDown debut this week. Matt Riddle. It's good. This is good. I really like these vignettes, really showing that Timothy Thatcher knows wrestling. And he looks... Now he's going to show him a double wrist lock. It's really... I really love this segment. They don't do enough of this. Showing you why it hurts, how it hurts, why he's doing everything he's doing. Like, wrestling shows probably should do more of that. Do you know what I mean? And it makes him look like a bad man as well. I like him. I like Timothy Thatcher. I really like him. And I think that's a great way of presenting him. Right, we are back. Cody in the ring with Arn. Let's see what he's got. It's time for the open challenge. Okay. Days, could there be a feud between Ric Flair and Christian? I wouldn't think so. Cody says, am I even in the Elite anymore? Cody asking if you... Cody wondering if he's still in the Elite anymore? Okay, so Cody passing the microphone over to Arn Anderson. We got the Undisputed Era in the back of a car. Right, what's Arn got to say? They're looking after Roderick Strong on NXT. Whoever Cody's opponent is obviously going to win. Okay, so they're talking about Hager. Okay. Okay, so Arn Anderson says that he's found someone very special. And I am definitely getting Ricky Starks vibes. There he is. Ricky Starks is here. Ricky Starks is in AEW. He says, I am the hottest free agent. He's a good wrestler. He's good talent. He's one for the future. He's absolutely the kind of person that they should be bringing into AEW. There we go, Ricky Starks. I like this as well. They're not just bringing him out. They're giving him the promo. They're giving him a chance to introduce himself. Because he can talk. Cody nods and says, okay. I wonder if they're going to talk about the NWA at all. There we go. He has competed most recently in the NWA. So a little NWA mention. Talking about all the different countries that he has competed in. Yeah, Tony saying that this guy is one of the top talents on the independent scene. Not sure about his music. It's all right. Kind of feels like the start of some kind of game show or something. I don't know. So there we go. Ricky Starks is Cody's opponent for the TNT Championship. Ricky Starks is in AEW. It's exciting, isn't it? When did Dexter kidnap the Undisputed Era? He kidnapped them at In Your House. Right, we've got Adam Cole talking and Keith Lee is here. We seem to be building towards this match. Carol bask in his glory. Keith Lee says, your time with that championship is limited. Keith Lee smashes the egg timer. There we go. Cody versus Starks. We go to commercial break. Keith Lee, yep. Where is Ricky Starks? Yep, Ricky Starks. Oh my God, Ricky Starks in AEW. Wow, this is crazy. I can't believe that. Who? He is from the NWA. Days, you missed Kyle O'Reilly. I did briefly see him. Vape Ross Vape, shout out to you, says, isn't that the guy that Zicky Dice ran out of the NWA? Zicky Dice did beat him, but I'm not sure he ran him out. He did take the not the North American, it was the TV title, wasn't it? From him. Hashtag finish the belt, says Esteban. Ricky makes me wish the day of PPD were not gone. Days Abaddon just officially signed for AEW. That's a good move. Yep. I think they've got something. I think they saw that they had something. I think they probably would have signed her earlier. I don't know where she's been. I'm guessing it's something to do with the pandemic. But yeah, she's a great character. No surprise there. As much as I'm happy to see Ricky again, kind of wish he would have stayed in NWA. I agree, Rob. I wish the same as well. He is a great talent, a very good wrestler. He would have been the NWA World Champion at some point. Maybe not for a year or so, but his time would have come. What he is a prospect. That's what he is. He's a prospect. He's a very good wrestler. He can cut a decent promo. He's actually got a good little gimmick, but he's not the finished article. Kick by Cody. Do you know what he is? He's Rocky Maivia. That's Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks is Rocky Maivia. Strikes coming in by Ricky Maivia. They should have called him that. Ricky Maivia. £10 a podcast, says traitor. Hey, I see it. I don't see it that way. I see it as a real positive. I mean, we've been shouting about the NWA for I don't know how long. And look, all of a sudden, Colt Cabana, who was in NWA, is on AEW. Ricky Starks, who was featured heavily in the NWA, is now on AEW. We know that they would love to get their hands on Nick Aldis, but they can't. So I see it very much that it is confirmation that what we keep saying about the NWA being must watch on a Tuesday, it's just confirmation of that. So I see it as a positive. I think you are always going to lose people from NWA to AEW and WWE, but that should not be seen as a bad thing. Adam Cole Bay is making his way down. Honestly, I just think that NXT has been a bit dull tonight. I don't even think it's been that great of a show, if I'm being honest. Nothing to do with AEW. Nothing to do with AEW. I just don't think it's been that great. We do still have Sasha and Bayley to come. Is NWA the NXT of AEW? Well, I think they've got quite a few places that they get talent from, but yeah, this is a big addition for them. It's good person to have around, and he's looking all right in there against Cody. Nice elbow to the side of the head. Ricky stop. Little bit of showboating by Ricky. It gets the NWA so much more national exposure, says Sean. Days Shida versus Ford has been made for Fyter Fest. Yep, I saw. And then Britt Baker was driven away by Big Swole. Need to see where she's been taken. Here's Adam Cole. Let's see what Adam Cole's got to say. 381 days. Adam Cole has been champ. 381 days. Crosswell beat Adam Cole for the title. Wrestling Days fan thinks that NXT has been about a 5-7-5. Well, as soon as we get to one of the shows going to a commercial break, then I will get your thoughts. But we'll wait for the next commercial break because we are past the halfway point now. So Adam Cole talking about Karrion Kross being very impressive. Big botch in the Cody match. Oh, I didn't see it. What was it? What was the botch? So Adam Cole says that Karrion Kross has got a long way to go before he earns the right to step into the ring with me. Okay, so Adam Cole quite fancies the North American Championship. I think Adam Cole loses it to Keith Lee. Adam Cole says, maybe I want 2 championships. Champ. He wants to be known as Champ. This is interesting. Adam Cole wants to become Champ. Cody and Ricky both down on the outside. Here comes Keith Lee. No commercial now. This is good for Cody and Starks. Zicky Dice sent my Veer crying to AEW. Oh, you're not happy, Vape Ross Vape. So Keith Lee, Carol Baskin in his glory has come out. Big botch, is that not Nia? Robin813 says, champ, baby. Okay, well, Keith Lee is here. Things definitely picked up. So Keith has come down. I don't know when the next NXT show is. Perhaps they're going to book it for just an NXT show. A weekly show. Ricky Starks going for the pin on Cody. 2. Shoulder up. Is this Carrion? No, it's Johnny. Johnny's making his way out. This is interesting. Johnny doesn't care about moments anymore. So Johnny says, I beat you last week. I'm coming after that North American Championship. Cody with the win against Ricky Starks. So Johnny says Candice and I are going to make history. Cody wins in an all right little match against Ricky Starks. Keith says, I seem to recall I was more concerned about Candice than what you were. We need Ty Dillinger because so far I'm giving this a perfect 10. Balor? Balor is coming out. Wow, this is huge. I mean, when Balor comes out, you certainly pay attention. Now that Finn is here, you can stop being marks for yourselves. Finn says, I've held titles all over the world. North American Championship is a title I've never held. This is interesting now. Johnny says, was you a Triple Crown champion? Finn says, no, I'm not like you. I don't wait in lines. Big man, this isn't a challenge. And he goes right over to Adam Cole. You've been a great little transitional champion. Nice. There's some great promos here. This is fire. Draws a little cross. That's exactly where I'm going to punch you. Hello, William Regal. Regal with a big smile on his face. Okay, come on. Next week. Keith Lee. Ooh. Triple threat. And the winner. Wow. July 8th. So next week we've got a triple threat. We've got Johnny versus Finn versus Keith. Winner will go on to face Adam Cole. That's great. That's a huge announcement. That's a huge announcement. We're going to get champ versus champ. Champ versus champ. Triple threat next week. Finn, Johnny, Keith. I mean, think about that for a triple threat. Finn Balor, Johnny Gargano, Keith Lee. What a triple threat. That's immense. That's immense. That is awesome. Right, get your scores in. Get your scores in. I think that last segment's my favourite segment of NXT so far. What do you think of AEW? What do you think of NXT? We got the Superbad squad coming out. They're taking on the Young Bucks. Here we go. Superbad squad versus the Young Bucks. The Young Buckaroonies. The Young Buccos. The Young Bucky boys. Champ versus Champa. That's going to be a good triple threat. I agree. NXT has been pretty good. I'm giving it a 7. 5 for AEW. NXT 7. AEW 7. NXT 6.5. NXT 9. Both are a 4. NXT 6.5. AEW 7.25. J14 says AEW 7, NXT 6.25. Monica King says AEW 7.25, NXT 6. Jerry says AEW 7, NXT 6.5. AEW 6, NXT 5.5. NXT 7, AEW 7, says DJ B Tazzy. Sean Reset says NXT 7.5, AEW 7. William Hensey says LOL. LeBron Fan 23 says Super Kick Party. Well, they're here, the Young Bucks in the ring, taking on Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc. Cole to win the lot. If not, goes to Raw and attacks Drew. I can see Cole losing the title now. I can see Keith Lee winning and Keith Lee, Adam Cole, and then Keith Lee wins the title and then Keith can drop it to Karrion, would be my guess. Karrion against Cole would be heel versus heel, which they've done, and they'll do those kinds of matches, but I can see it being more Keith Lee, Karrion Kross. Plus also, you can really show how strong Karrion Kross is if he's in a match with Keith Lee. And then, yes, it would free Adam Cole to go to the main roster. It's interesting. Abaddon was pretty epic tonight. Tony says, I'm bored, I'm going to bed. I think there's a lot. I mean, we've still got, 49 minutes? We've still got Sasha and Bayley. So we know that Sasha and Bayley are still to come. We have also got the Sex Gods against Best Friends. So there's a couple of things still to come. Days, I just uploaded a video, you versus Andre the Giant, Thank you. There's the NXT match. Winner takes all. I believe so. I mean, yeah. Cole said he wants to be champ, so it's got to be, hasn't it? AEW 7.5, NXT 6.25, says Maddox. Right, we're backstage with Keith. Young Bucks on the outside. There's Butcher and Blade, and what are they wearing? Oh, hello, here's Candice. Here's Mia. Mia grabs Candice, hurls her into a wall. Oh! Oh! Hurling these boxes on top of Candice. Mia getting thrown onto some chairs. Big strikes coming in by Candice. As we go back to the ring, we've got Caden Carter making her way down. There we go. Caden Carter coming down now. Cray cray. Caden Carter. Don't know who she's facing. Bum, 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 bum. Who's with her? Casey Catanzaro is with her. So, Caden Carter with Casey Catanzaro. Jimmy Havoc in the ring. Nick. Jackson, Matt in there. Matt going through the ropes, taking out Kip Sabian. And it is Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. But I'm not sure who's going to be in action. Right, let's jump back to the chat, see what the chat are saying right now. It's Dakota Kai that's going to be in action. I like Dakota Kai. I have a feeling Swole is going to dump Britt in a river next to the stadium. Okay, here is... Dakota. Dakota Kai against Caden Carter. Should be straightforward work for Dakota. Over on AEW, we're still underway with this tag match. We've got about 45 minutes to go. Butcher and Blade have taken to the ringside area. Evening, the Mighty Shadow. Hope you are well. We are well into these shows. We're very quickly approaching the final quarter of them. And we still have a couple of big matches to come. Jimmy Havoc is trying to choke Matt Jackson. Dakota Kai on the outside. Caden Carter trying to avoid Raquel Gonzalez. Dragged into the middle. Dakota Kai going for the pin, but kick out. AEW. I've got to say, neither match is essential viewing, but it's always great to see the Young Bucks. And, well, in fairness, it's always great to see Dakota as well. Dakota's got very interesting ring attire. Look like bricks. They look like she's got black bricks on her top. I think it's just the pattern. Against the ropes. So Dakota Kai against the ropes. Caden Carter going over, grabbing Dakota. Dakota reverses. Carter against the ropes. Rolling over Dakota Kai. Nice little kick. Going for a pin, but got to do more than that. So just a 2 count there. Butcher and Blade look like someone inverted the colours on a hipster punk band. It looks so strange. I just don't understand. Like, Blade comes down in this mask, and they were quite dark, you know what I mean? You got the Butcher. And now, yeah, they're like, got, like, white beanie. They look like some kind of boy band, yeah? All in white. It's very weird. Don't think those beanies... I mean, beanies never look cool. Onto the edge of the ring goes Casey Catanzaro. Dakota rolls up Caden. Only gets a 2. Nice submission. Dakota Kai with the victory. That was a really good move. I'm not sure what it was. She had her legs around both shoulders, really pushing it back. It was really good. Right, Karrion Kross. Here is Scarlett approaching the broken clock. She grabs some of the sand. Is she going to be upset by this? Was she, like, emotionally attached? And Carrion's foot smashes part of the glass, so there we go. We've got FTR. FTR have come out. They're just watching the action. It's just a meeting place now, the ringside area. It's just a place to hang out. Butcher and Blade are there. FTR are coming out. Here we go. A couple of exchanges of glances between the Young Bucks and FTR. FTR are here, says Eric. Yep. Scarlett was on screen with Karrion. Yep. We are carrying on with this match. AEW is signing everything. 2 hours is not enough to keep every wrestler happy, says Mark Clark. FTR are here. They're at the ringside area. Uppercut by Jimmy Havoc. We are at commercial break for NXT. In comes Kip Sabian. They're working together. They're showing us the AEW Dark results, which is quite interesting. Ali and Brandy Rhodes working together. Big Swole defeated Danny Jordan. I bet that's quite interesting. I'd watch that. I'd watch Big Swole against Danny Jordan. That's a really good idea, actually. Now I'm like, yeah, I'd watch that. I'd watch Dark. And here we go, Jimmy Havoc. Trying to grab at the chin of Matt Jackson. Hurls him into the corner. Havoc running over. Onto the middle rope. Oh, grabs Jimmy Havoc. Sleeper hold in the corner. The wrong corner, unfortunately. And Kip Sabian managing to help out Jimmy Havoc. Matt Jackson going to look for a powerbomb. Sit down powerbomb from the top. That was good. Karrion is going to interfere. I think he will make his presence felt, yes. Days, will we see Keith 2 belts? Asks Robin813. I think there's a good chance. I could see Adam Cole losing that title. It's probably time. Nice bulldog clothesline by Nick Jackson. Tyler, shout out to you. We need to start watching Dark. I don't think there's anything like that you desperately need to see on Dark. It's kind of like their main event. Do you know what I mean? WWE main event. Like, there'll be good matches, whatever, but I think as long as you watch Dynamite, you're all right. Lovely. Sharpshooter by Nick Jackson on Kip Sabian. Middle of the ring. Is Kip Sabian going to tap? He's trying to make his way over to the ropes. Oh, elbow to the back. Yeah, he's going to tap. He's in a sharpshooter. He just got elbowed in the back. Jimmy Havoc has got a hammer. Penelope Ford with a wet floor sign. So Jimmy Havoc providing the distraction. Penelope Ford using that wet floor sign. In comes Jimmy Havoc. Jimmy Havoc going for the pin, but Matt Jackson making the save. Mercedes Martinez is coming back. Mercedes Martinez. We haven't seen her in a little while, so she's coming back to NXT. Bronson Reed is making his way out now, and I do like this guy. But he needs to get some momentum, and he is definitely lost in the shuffle. Definitely lost in the shuffle. There we go. Bronson Reed stepping into the ring. Not sure who he's going to be facing. Oh, yeah, we saw him against Carrion in a bit of a squash match. Kip Sabian super kicked by Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson trying to get over. Tags in Matt. Matt comes in, charges over. Northern Lights. Another Northern Lights. He's going for a slingshot into the corner. Nice top rope enziguri. Bucks. Incredible teamwork by the Bucks. It is so smooth. They've been doing this for so long. They've been good for so long. One, two, kick out. There we go. It's Leon Squash Ruff. Yeah, look, this is the kind of match that, for me, doesn't really belong on NXT. Sent on by Bronson Reed. Do you know what I mean? You got the Young Bucks on the other channel. FTR at ringside. And over on NXT, we got Leon Ruff and Bronson Reed. And I like Bronson Reed. Big splash. 1, 2, 3. Done. Double stomp. Double stomp by Kip Sabian. 1, 2. I think that was a 3. I'm sure that was a 3 count. Jimmy Havoc. So Bronson Reed with a squash win. Let's try and jump back to the chat. I don't think Ronda is ever going to come back. She doesn't need them. Robin813 says Bronson Reed squash. Bronson Reed is not a name to forget. I'm going to do what no one else has. Bronson Reed wants Karrion Kross. I like how his nipple is sticking out. Have you seen that? His little nipple is popping out. Hello. Well, there we go. Bronson Reed wants Karrion Kross. Bucks are victorious, and Butcher and Blade jump in. FTR jump in. Leon Ruff is being carried away. Is that going to be like Bronson Reed's snack? Is this like I'm getting like Jurassic Park vibes. Moments ago, Damian Priest upset that someone has let down his tires. Cameron Grimes, I think, was behind it. Cameron Grimes just said, "Do you want me to get you an Uber?" Okay, so Butcher and Blade are getting destroyed here by the Bucks and FTR. They're on a collision course. We've got an advert for The Undertaker. I can't stop looking at the cute orange in the corner. It was a highlight. It's Carnage once again. Right, we got Brian Cage and Taz. How long we got? We're approaching the final half an hour. Did the NXT tag match happen yet? The Imperium one did. We're still waiting on the ladies. I started a channel not long ago. You saying this is Wrestling Days and you are watching LMW. Huh? What do you mean? Bronson's funeral will be next week, says Butterspark. Pile driver combo variation part 6, says Nathan. Okay, so Taz getting a little bit worked up. Brian Cage says, you brought this on yourself. We know that Brian Cage is going to be taking on Moxley for the title. He won that opportunity at Double or Nothing. I missed what happened. What's the deal with the pictures behind you? One is a reference to AEW. The other is a reference to NXT. Right, commercial break on both shows, my friends. I gotta say, I think the last, I don't know what it was. I mean, we started with tag matches and championship matches. I think that AEW kind of kept it intriguing. We had Abaddon, we had the Britt Baker thing, we had Ricky Starks. I mean, I don't feel that NXT has done as good of a job of keeping that momentum going from the open. We did just get that great segment with Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano. You know, I thought that was really strong. But things like Bronson Reed against Leon Ruff, even though Bronson Reed called out Karrion Kross after, that's the exact kind of match that should be on NXT Dark. You know, it's not big enough. It's not good enough to kind of keep people's attention. Granted, I think they know that, which is why it was just a squash. So, you know, it didn't outstay its welcome. It couldn't. So at least they kept it short. But yeah, I mean, we've got Bayley and Sasha coming, and it seems like they're pinning a lot of their hopes on those two to get some views for them tonight. But I stand by what I said earlier. With 3/4 of the shows gone, I think that AEW has just had more about it, just more talking points. Both shows at commercial break, though. We are going to be approaching main event time on both. And, you know, things can still swing here. Things can still swing. But, yeah, I think a lot of you were in agreement. We were seeing AEW getting a lot of 7s and 7-point stuff. NXT more down in the 6s. So, NXT is about to come back. It's always good when both shows are on a commercial break. It gives us an opportunity just to talk. And this is intriguing. This is the Lucha Van people, whatever they go by now. So, Wild, Mendoza, Escobar. They've got a logo that looks a lot like New Japan. Can you see that logo in the background? It looks like New Japan. It's got a bit of an Aztec vibe. Moxley on AEW, just saying a few words. Promo, taped. I don't know what these guys are called. It's a promo here as well. Right. Is it Esteban? Esteban Espinoza? I can't even remember his name. Ugh. Luchas. There we go. Luchas, that'll do. Luchas are here. I'm more interested in... Wow, the Moxley thing's finished anyway. Los Ingobernables. Okay, so he says... Phantasma says he is the leader of leaders. Next week, we got Sammy Guevara against Matt Hardy. Here's Drake. Here's Drake with a microphone. You've got more guts than brains. Maverick jumping into the ring, and they're trying to pull Maverick away. Maverick with a suicide dive. Oh, I'm gonna struggle here to see how Maverick fits into this. Jake Hager versus Cody at Fyter Fest. These luchas have grabbed Drake Maverick. They're dragging him over to a table. He's trying to fight back against three of them. Was that a TV screen? I think they just walloped him in the back with a TV screen. Drake Maverick goes down. And they're going to look to powerbomb him through the table. Yeah. Moxley against Cage at Fyter Fest as well. We know it's going to be Hikaru Shida against Penelope Ford. It's not a powerbomb. Oh! It's a driver. Wow, that's moody. And that's pretty moody bump, man. That's a pretty moody bump. There's going to be part of him there that definitely will have... Britt is in a trash can. Britt is in a dumpster. So that's where Big Swole took her to. What about his wife? Whose wife? We need figure wars. Take your favorite figures and we all meet and have a battle royal. Okay, so we are at commercial break for NXT. Britt Baker is in a dumpster. Shouldn't she call for Adam Cole? Why doesn't she call for Adam Cole? Get Tony on the phone. Britt wants Tony to help her. Britt says, Big Swole, you will pay for this. You will never forget the day that you kidnapped Dr. Britt Baker. She was trying to type and she chucked the phone up and she did manage to catch it. She did a really good job then. She did a really good job. She had a phone. She was like, I can't even do it. That's really, I'm impressed with that. She's like, it's very good. Don't want to be dropping the phone outside. Here is Matthew Hardy. He's broken. Doesn't look broken. He's got a leather jacket on. So Matt Hardy going on to commentary. NXT is at commercial break. JR asking, which Matt Hardy are you? And Matt says, I am excited to watch this. And this is La Sex Gods. Me and Linda taking on the best friends. Me and Linda. There we go. La Sex Goss. I don't even know what La Sex Goss is. Oh, I don't want to know. What's La Sex Goss? Don't answer that. Matt Hardy is on commentary, yep. Love that Britt and Reba. The faction name is Legado del Fantasma. Okay. AEW going to commercial. Another commercial, imagine that. Dave's what happened to the mask? He took the mask off, didn't he? He turned his back on the mask. He shunned the mask. Right. AEW going to commercial break just as NXT has returned. So NXT is it's moody. He kind of sits on the table and Drake does go through the table, but his lower back just goes straight onto the floor. Like they maybe could have done with moving the table forward a touch. They're showing Drake being loaded onto a stretcher. There's an ambulance outside of Full Sail. And Drake is being loaded into an ambulance. Wow. High drama. High drama. Next week, it's been confirmed we will get Bronson Reed against Karrion Kross. That is next week. But Sparks says Drake in an ambulance. Monica King says Judas in my mind. Also, Damian Priest against Cameron Grimes. There we go. That's next week. Yeah, that's huge. Johnny Gargano, Keith Lee, Finn Balor, triple threat next week. That is fire. Next week is fire, says Robin813. I agree. Right, I'm guessing main event time. Main event time, Shotzi Blackheart. Shotzi Blackheart in her tank. That tank is cool. I do hope that Mattel, when they make a Shotzi, make that tank. I want a Shotzi Elite with that tank. Shotzi Blackheart, Tegan Nox versus Bayley and Sasha. Huge match for Shotzi and Tegan. So I think it is main event time. Next week is must watch. I agree, but I agree. Will the Iconics crash this NXT show? I hope not. I would like it to be straight up. Right? Sasha Banks' music. How great is this to see Sasha Banks back in NXT? Sasha Banks. And here comes Bayley. Bayley DOS straps. So, WWE Women's Championships on the line. Sasha Banks and Bayley are on NXT to defend these titles against Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Nox. I think NXT has got the bigger main event, no doubt about that. Best friends against Jericho and Sammy. Have we seen no sign of Orange Cassidy? Where's Orange? I'm sure Orange is going to play a big part in this main event at some point. But no sign of Orange yet. Bayley Doss straps. Poor Bronson, he doesn't know what he's just got himself into. Tegan getting in the face of Bayley. Shotzi howling. NXT champ. Cross will dominate. Monica says it feels weird seeing them on NXT. What happened to Bayley's haircut? I think she did just tweak it a little. Thumbs down by Bayley. Bayley looking very unimpressed. There we go. Right, introductions done. This should be a very good main event. Jericho getting tagged in over on AEW. The NXT Women's Tag titles on the line. That is huge, says William. Using the tag champs for ratings. Yes. No problems with that. The titles can be defended anywhere. The Sex Gods, says J14. Nice takedown by Sasha on Tegan. Jericho in the ring. Days, my favourite wrestler is Sasha Banks, says Alexander. Days, what show are you enjoying more? I think AEW has been better. I think I've mentioned throughout this stream, I think it's just had more about it. But this is a better main event. This is for the women's titles. I don't expect the titles to change hands, but I still think it's going to be a good match. And it's always good to watch Sasha and Bayley in action. Nice backslide by Tegan. Sasha going for a clothesline. Tegan duck underneath. Shotzi making the tag. Nice. Drop toe hold takedown on Sasha. Shotzi going for the pin and Sasha going over to Bayley. Bayley says, I've got this. So Bayley getting tagged in. Jericho still in the ring on AEW. Against the ropes, looking to drive the knee. So Bayley stepping into the ring. I like Sasha's flame outfit. I love Tegan, says Imtiaz. Against the ropes goes Bayley. Shotzi going over. Kick to the face. Double underhook. Little roll into a small package. Kick out. Shotzi doing some good work. Bayley round the back. Thought she was going for a German. She's got a headlock. Working on the arm. Into the corner goes Shotzi. Shotzi. Up. Roll up. Bayley rolls out the way. Knee strike to the side of the head by Bayley. Jericho. Oh! Lion Salt by Jericho. No one there. NXT goes to commercial break. This is a real opening for the best friends, but Jericho tags in Sammy Guevara. Sammy running over. Big chop by Chucky T. It's Trent, actually. Trent's in the ring. Here we go. Sammy against the ropes. Trent takes down Sammy. Shout out to you, John. Thank you, my friend. I always find it, I say it again and again and again, this is my least favourite stream of the week. There's not like loads of comedy on both shows. AEW tend to give you a little bit more. It's kind of more serious wrestling, which is fine. I've got no problems watching that, but man, it's hard to try and do both shows. Knee strike by Sammy. But at least we can keep up to date with everything. At least we're not out the loop with anything. And we've got around about 12 minutes left to go. So NXT at commercial break. Trent drop kick through the ropes to Jericho. Looking to go over the top with a crossbody. Floyd to the midsection. Jericho with Floyd. The 6th member of the Inner Circle. And I think, is AEW about to go to commercial? It might do, but the action is continuing as Trent gets thrown into the railings. Alicia, shout out to you, my friend. Jeremy, I do, yes. Days, my family is in the house tonight. Shout out to you and your family, Alexander. Into the side of the ring goes Trent by Jericho. Jericho looking very good here on the outside, thanks to the interference by Floyd the Bat. And again, we are at commercial break for NXT. NXT is pulling in the big buns. Wow, Days, speaking was behind chat. This chat is madness. Big chops coming in by Sammy. Trent goes down. Sammy has got Trent up on his shoulders. Oh, nice. Showing off. Doing some deadlifts. Some squats. With Trent on his shoulders. Trent, no reversing. Sammy almost getting caught. Clothesline. Down goes Trent. And he tags in Jericho. Jericho coming in. 10 minutes left. Days is going to be best man when I marry Tegan. Imtiaz, if you do marry Tegan, I will be the best man. I'll do that deal. Right, Bayley. We're just having a look at what happened during commercial. Tegan off the top with a big crossbody to Bayley. Sasha came in. Knee strike. Tegan went down and Sasha tried for the pin. Tegan managing to kick out. Shoulders to the midsection of Tegan. Bayley running over. Back elbow. Double axe handle to the back. And Bayley really sold that double axe handle. Tegan with the double axe handle. And Bayley was like... Amazing. Here we go. Tag. In comes Sasha. In comes Shotzi. Sasha running over. Shotzi with a forearm strike. Sasha. Oh, Shotzi rolling out the way. Collides into Sasha. Throws her into the middle. Face first. The crowd banging on the plexiglass. Forearm strike. Nice kick to the face by Shotzi. Sasha in a whole world of trouble. Boom! Was a great belly to back. 1, 2. Blue hair versus green hair. Just got these colours flashing all over the place. Blue hair versus green hair. Sasha on the outside. Shotzi against the ropes. Oh, goes for the kick. Sasha moves out the way. Sasha, double knees. To the outside. Shotzi goes down. Sammy Guevara in control over on AEW. The pace of that match quite slow. A quicker pace on NXT. Sammy crouching in the corner, charging over. Double stomp. Double stomp by Trent. Best friends getting a break. Bayley grabbing Sasha. Oh, double knees. And Shotzi moves out the way. Bayley grabbing Shotzi. Face first into the corner. Big kick by Shotzi. Nice. Head scissor into the corner. Bayley down. In comes Tegan. Tegan collides into Bayley, the one side. Shotzi collides into Sasha, the other. Some good tag team work. Bayley on the outside. Sasha on the edge of the ring. Choke slam. Oh! Sasha thrown onto Bayley. This NXT duo looking very dominant. Here we go. Tegan helping Shotzi get up with a big crossbody, taking down Sasha and Bayley. Sasha and Bayley both bumping like crazy. Shotzi fired up. They're really making you believe that the women's tag titles could change hands. It's a nice crossbody. Lovely pace. Very fast pace. Shotzi. Oh! Shui Nui. 1, 2. Sasha making the save. Jericho in the ring. Knee strike by Chucky. Running knee strike by Trent. Jericho down. Sammy Guevara down. Everyone's down on both shows. Everyone's down. Kick to the midsection by Trent. Trent going up, looking for a... Oh, he was going for a DDT, but couldn't get it. Jericho looking for the walls. Looking for the walls. Jericho with the walls. The walls of Jericho. Which is more like a Boston Crab. Well, I don't know why he doesn't stand with it anymore. It's just a Boston Crab. Trent gets over to the ropes. Jericho thinks he won. Referee pointing out that he hasn't. Jericho running over. Clothesline. Jericho goes down. Woo! Lots of action. Sasha. Lovely submission hold by Shotzi. Stretching out the arms of Sasha. Bayley with a chair. Well, I'm telling you, Sasha's in trouble. Bayley managing to reverse into a bank statement. Bank statement by Sasha. Oh, they did well. Shotzi having to tap, though. Bayley and Banks retain. Bayley and Banks retain. Oh, that was all right, man. That had a really good pace to it. Really good pace to it. I'm interested to see what they've got to say. They've got a couple of minutes, so I'm interested to see what they're going to say. Daze, who do you think will face The Fiend at Hell in a Cell? I don't know, dude. It's too far away. Who do you think is going to face The Fiend at SummerSlam? That's closer. NXT main event was great, says Darshan. I would agree. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really fun match. Really fun match. We're NXT, shouts Bayley. Don't boo me. Right there in the crowd on AEW. Io Shirai! Io Shirai! Io Shirai out of nowhere! Missile dropkick to Bayley. German suplex to Sasha. Against the ropes. Look at Io Shirai making a statement. Io, 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 Io. Oh, yes. Io with the NXT Women's Championship. Bayley shouting to the ref, give us our titles, you idiot. That's a great moment for Io. Io standing there with the NXT Championship. And they're playing Io's music. Io 2 belts. Be an interesting match, wouldn't it? Io against Bayley. Oh, I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. Right. Orange Cassidy has arrived. Orange Cassidy was disguised as a cameraman. Jumps into the ring. Jericho. Orange Cassidy charging over, takes down Jericho, throwing in right hands. This is a fired up Orange Cassidy. He is trying to throw in some big shots. Oh! Superman punch by Orange. Superman punch by Orange. There we go. Orange Cassidy. So at Fyter Fest, Kenny Omega and Hangman Page take on Best Friends. And Jericho against Orange Cassidy has been signed for Fyter Fest as well. July 1st and July 8th, Fyter Fest coming up. Well, there we go. Orange Cassidy is here. Get your scores in. Both shows have finished. Both shows have finished. It's weird seeing Orange not in jeans. I agree. Superman punch. Okay, get your thoughts in. What was your thoughts? What was your scores? What was your thoughts? What was your scores? I do think NXT had a good second hour. I think their first hour was pretty poor, but I do think they had a good second hour. So, what would you do? What would you score it? What would you score it? NXT 7-4, says Robin813. AEW 8, NXT 7, NXT 6-7-5, AEW 7-2-5, AEW 8.5, NXT 8, NXT 6.5, AEW 8.25, NXT 7.25, NXT 7.5, AEW 7.25. So Sean getting his thoughts through, Darshan getting his thoughts through, Sean Rousset getting his thoughts through. NXT 8.5, AEW 8, says LeBron. 50.5 out of 10 for NXT, says Dean Winchester. Just a cheeky little 50.5. NXT 7, AEW 8.5. Both shows were flat. AEW 6.5, NXT 5. That's low. That's low. How much do you want to bet that Mike Tyson's watching this right now? NXT 8, AEW 7.5. I can just see there's a bit of news coming through. Just a few bits of news coming through. We have got Kevin Owens. According to Ringside News, Kevin Owens did not attend the TV tapings due to that positive coronavirus test. Fightful is reporting that Kevin Owens didn't attend the TV tapings today. He told WWE he would not be at Raw after the positive coronavirus news. The company reportedly didn't try to pressure Owens. No issues with him on the surface. So, very interesting. That positive coronavirus thing is a story that's picking up a lot of traction because not only does someone have it, but also, like in WWE, but also a TV taping has been cancelled, and Kevin Owens apparently has, declined to take part. Creed has been asking me to show you a picture that he sent, and I was a little nervous to do it because I didn't know what it was going to be. I've found it, and it is wonderful. It is wonderful, and I think you're going to enjoy it as well. So here is the picture from Creed. Look at that. Isn't that just the gift that keeps on giving? Look at that. Wow. There's a lot going on there. There is a lot going on. Woo! Oh, Carol Baskin. Oh, Carol Baskin. There we go. Monica King, how dare you? How dare you, Monica? I don't know what you've done, but how dare you? Right, let's try and score these shows. I think that AEW was ahead all night tonight. I don't think that great main event really changed a great deal. I've got to be honest, at the halfway point, I was at about a 6, maybe even lower for NXT. But I do think that segment with Johnny and Finn and Keith and Adam, I thought that was very good. I thought that the main event was very good. So I can't touch a 7 for NXT. For me, this is average at best. So I'm going to say it's about a 6.75. I wouldn't go higher. Honestly, if anything, I'd be going lower. That's the highest that I would go. With AEW, I think they were in the 7s all night. And even though their main event kind of underwhelmed for me, we got Orange Cassidy at the end, but I just think they had more. I think Big Swole stealing Britt Baker was fun. Britt Baker's interactions with Tony was good. We got Ricky Starks on the show in his little debut. We got Abaddon, who people absolutely love. So just seeing her was interesting. Then we had the Dark Order come out, and they seemed to take Anna Jay away. So there's something going on there. They also had something for Colt Cabana. On top of that, we also had a championship match at the start where we had the Natural Nightmares against Omega and Page. So we had that as well. So I don't know. It just felt like there was more happening. So I'm not going to say that it was like loads better, but I'm going to say that it was better. And I can't tell if it's a 2.5 or a 5. I'll go with that. I'll go 7.5. I think there was a little difference between the two shows this week. There we go. Days, did I miss anything huge before the Phantasma stuff? If so, no spoilers. Not really, is the answer. Not really. I don't know when the Adam Cole in-ring thing was. I don't know if that was before or after. That was interesting. Do you think Jericho will turn on Sammy down the line? Well, Sammy could turn on Jericho, but right now that relationship is so beneficial for Sammy that he would be stupid to turn on Jericho. He needs to stay with Jericho for as long as he possibly can. We need Ty Dillinger because I'm giving tonight a 10. Listen, Donald, if you're giving either show a 10 tonight, it's not Ty Dillinger you need, it's a psychiatrist. Insiders in 9 minutes. Yes, we're done in 9 minutes. So, Insiders coming up. I know that Coaster's got a show coming up also. I don't know if that's straight after. I don't know if Insiders and Coasters are both on at the same time. But I've said before, this is a very creative, very active community. So, plenty going on. Both shows were good, but not the best, says James Chadwick. Kevin says NXT 8.9. Cool. I like how people are saying that Days is bias again. Every week. Every week. How old are you with Jaden? But that is my battery. That is such... I love that message. Thierry, that might be my favourite message I've read all night. How old are you with Jaden? How old are you with Jaden? But that my battery? I love that message. I can't even begin to answer it, but it's definitely making me think. The Carmen Live 2, your message has gone, but shout out to you. And Hammond, Indiana. I think we all know that Carmen Live 2 comes from Hammond, Indiana. It's like... Honestly, it's one of the only things that I know now to be absolutely certain. In this world of uncertainty, the only thing that's certain is that Carmen Live 2 comes from Hammond, Indiana. Days, you missed the therapy segment with Roderick Strong. It was good. I did kind of miss it, yes. I mean, I saw that it was on, but... I can't remember what AEW had, but that was just grabbing my attention a touch more. What is a psychologist? It's someone that loves bikes. Wrestling Days fan, shout out to you. Austin316 says, good job on the stream. Have a nice day, take care, and be safe. Jay Plays says, how old are you, Days? Honestly, Jay Plays, you shouldn't even have to ask. You shouldn't even have to ask. You should look at my weathered, aging face, and straight away you should be like, that guy's 21. And there we go. There we go. Look, Sonny Wolf, straight in with the answer. Days, are you excited for SmackDown this week? Wajid, yes. Yes. We got Funhouse. We got Matt Riddle. We got other things. So, yes, I am very excited. Days, who is next for Thatcher? I don't know, but I love what they're doing with him. Those promos are excellent. Those little promos where he is showing off different wrestling moves. We saw a double wrist lock. You know, did we see a Fujinari armbar as well? I think there's a few. I think there's a few more things they can do with him with those vignettes. I think they're great. So I'm not sure who's next. I think they're just going to maybe put him on the back burner a little bit. Seems like there's a lot going on with Balor and Keith and Johnny and Cross and Cole and Dexter and Dream, and so there's lots happening. So I don't know where Thatcher fits in. Donald says, Days, have a great night. Same to you, my friend. Roy Rees says, I give AEW a 9.85 and NXT a 4.5. Well, there we go. Kevin says, Big Ninja. Thatcher versus Cross would be good. Yeah, I think Cross is winning everything at the moment, though, isn't he? So, I mean, that's going to be that would be not a squash, but I think Cross is winning that. Thatcher Chomper, that would be interesting, actually, Darshan. That would be interesting. Monica King says, I'm really into AEW more. Who do you think is going to be doing elective champion? Hey, who do you gonna be doing elective champion? What do you mean, buddy? What do you mean? No Karrion Kross tonight, Days, but next week will be huge. Oh, yeah, what a show they've got in store. That triple threat match alone is extra tasty, so... J14 saying Linda McMahon, yep. I don't even know what that means, but yep. I'd like to just acknowledge the name. Linda McMahon. Important that we do. We've got, 3 minutes left? 3 minutes. Days is so biased, it's crazy. He gives NXT fans good oranges, and he gives AEW fans a kid who's pointing a gun. It's true. So true. So true. Who do you think will win the North American Championship next week? I think Keith Lee versus Adam Cole makes the most sense. Keith Lee versus Adam Cole, right? And then Keith Lee could win the title. Keith Lee could beat Adam Cole. I don't think Adam Cole's reign needs to carry on now. I think it's achieved everything it needed to achieve. Is the longest reigning champion. I think the only reason he's still got it is because of the pandemic. I think he should have lost it by now and moved up to Raw or SmackDown. So I think we're into uncharted waters now. So what else is there to do for Adam Cole? I know he wants 2 belts, but I think Keith Lee could win. I think then that means that we could build towards Keith Lee and Karrion Kross, because you got Keith Lee, this great face, taking on Karrion Kross, this massive heel, and I'm into that. I'm into that story. Like Adam Cole, Karrion Kross is still cool, but it is heel versus heel. You know, I think it makes more sense that you do heel versus face. So I think Keith Lee stands a very good chance. And, maybe we see that next week. See you in hell, Yow. He says, Night Days, thank you again. Undertaker Chapter 5 watch along on Sunday. I think there's a good chance. I need to have a look at the schedule and see when it's on, because I don't know when it first airs. I don't know what time that is. It might not even be possible for us to do it, but I think there's a chance. Let's put it that way. I believe there's a chance. Days, I was at Monday Night Raw on March 18th in Chicago. Karrion Kross stepped on the hourglass tonight. He did. We didn't see him. We saw his shoe. Does that count? We saw his shoe. Days, I am so mad that NXT is doing champ versus champ during Fyter Fest. At this point, they are desperate for ratings, and watch them not even beat AEW. I'm mad at NXT. Well, I mean, they do have to do something to compete with AEW. I don't know. I don't know why. Why are you mad? I mean, AEW are coming out with Fyter Fest, not as a one-off show on a Saturday, but as an extra special Dynamite in a way. You know, Fyter Fest is going to be a 2-day event, and NXT are going to have to try and combat that. They're going to have to try and find a way of competing against that. So, I don't know. I don't know what the alternative is, that they just put on normal shows and get battered in the ratings. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm all right with them trying. Yes, we are done. We are done. Days. Yes, it's only just gone time. Hang on, let me finish reading. Right, we are done, my friends. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate the support. Did you know the Insider stream has started? Do you know what? I have been made aware. Yes, I have been made aware. Total Divas tomorrow. Yes, Total Divas tomorrow. Hang on, let me just read this. Why are you mad? Let me answer it. Days, I'm mad because this was AEW's only chance for AEW to get 1 million. Yeah, but NXT are not going to let them, are they? And NXT aren't here to allow AEW to get 1 million, so... who knows? They might still. Have faith. Have faith. Right, we're done. Awesome. Thanks a lot for watching. Genuinely appreciate the support. Hope that you have a good evening. And yes, we are back tomorrow for Total Divas. Awesome, guys. Bye for now.